Alright, hi there, this is Shannon with Chic and Sassy Nails by Shannon. I'm hopping in our fall ruckus party to do a quick single set mani. I don't usually do single sets very often where I just use one set, but I am going to do that because I want to show just a basic application. I am going to do a little twist on it and do a reverse. I'm going to do a reverse glitter too, I think, because I can't keep it. It's still single set, but I just I want to have the option to do both. Hello people, come on in. All right, I'm recording this. I will probably put this up on YouTube as well. Comments won't be on YouTube, obviously, but all right, I'm gonna start. I did a poll on about which set to use. So it is my 23rd wedding anniversary today, and we are going out to dinner, and I do not know exactly what I'm wearing yet, but I have two options. I have it narrowed down to two. So we're just gonna go with this silver set because that is what won the poll. Thank you guys. That is what won the poll, and I haven't worn one of these anniversary sets. So this is Spotlight. It was part of the 6th anniversary collection for Color Street. So this is a surprise, not planned, not scheduled live, that we're not going to do a drawing for this one, you guys. I am just coming on to show a basic application. So I am going to explain a little bit more just for anybody that's new. I know we don't have a ton of new people in our party this time, but I think there might be a few, or maybe a few people that aren't as veteran, I guess is what we'll say. So, sorry, I already started, but I'm just so used to doing stuff and not explaining. So I will explain more on my next nail. Although I wanted to do the reverse glitter on my next one. So I started just by applying I always start with my pinkies and do my thumbs last, and that's mainly so I can use my thumbs as tools. The prep I did for this mani is I filed my nails. I did not take time to push my cuticles back because I had not done my nails that long ago. I didn't have very much growth. And I wanted to get this done because my anniversary dinner is tonight. And I have some other stuff I need to do, so I was just in a hurry, basically. But I do recommend normally pushing your cuticles back. And then I washed my hands to make sure my nail beds were nice and clean. You can use the prep pad that comes with your set. Thank you guys. I did, so this is a glitter dip. So that means that the glitter is on the center part of the strip, so that when you put the base, sorry, you gotta get that. When you put the base down, then the glitter is at the tips. See? So what I'm going to do for this next one is we're going to flip it so the glitter is at the base. So we are going to dinner at a restaurant called 925. It is in Wayzata. Well, Wayzata's on the lake, but I think the restaurant's across the street from the lake. And it's a hotel. It's like a nice little boutique hotel, and then there's a restaurant inside. So we are not staying at the hotel this time. Last year we stayed at the Four Seasons downtown Minneapolis and had a nice seafood dinner at a place called Smack Shack. So this year we're doing something different. So I keep forgetting to explain. So this is the anchor trick, by the way, if you guys haven't done this before. There is a glossy side of this paper backing, the side that your strip is on. I use that to help handle the strip when you're placing it. I'm also going to use it to hold the strip because I'm going to cut it. And actually, I think what I'm going to do is cut it. I don't know how long my nails are right now. Let me see. I'm always afraid if I cut it in half that it's going to be too short. when I flip this. So I don't know. Let me see if it's gonna be close. Do I just go for it? I think I will. I think I'll just cut it and see. So the trick about glitter dips is that they are smaller. They're shorter than the other strips, so it makes it a little tricky. I might not be able to do this. We'll see. I have plenty of strips if I can't do this, if it's too short. Hold on, I'm doing the wrong nail, which means this one might be a little longer. I may have not done this correctly, so I may be a little short. I need to line this up better, so hold on just a second. I've never ever actually cut these in half. I don't usually do it this way. So it's not, I think I need a wider strip to do it this way, which is kind of interesting. Maybe I'll just do it this way and have it a little bit short. I think that will be okay. It's a little short on, not as close to my cuticle as I would normally go, but you know. So anyway, also I was reading, so the 23rd, it's our 23rd anniversary, but we've been together for 30 years. That's crazy, because I started dating him in high school. And then, but I was looking, because I know there's like gifts and different things for anniversaries, and I guess the gift for a 23rd anniversary is a silver plate, which I found was weird because I know the 25th anniversary is silver. But so silver plate, I was like, well, that's like, we'll have silver nails. And then I also read, I think it was on Hallmark or something, the gift for this is gonna be too small. The gift for 20, okay, I learned I'm not cutting them in half for these. They're too short for the glitter dips. The gift for the 23rd anniversary is, according to like Hallmark website, they didn't have a gift listed. It had a theme, which I just didn't realize that was a thing. But the theme is air, which I thought was hilarious. Because it's like, I could wrap that up. Like, here, I bought you air. No. I think they said the ideas were like a balloon bouquet and a hot air balloon ride or skydiving or something like that. But I thought that was kind of funny. I'm going to flip this because of how the glitter is laying on the strip here. I want less. So this is how I normally do my glitter dips, but you can only get one done, one nail done per strip, which is fine because I have so many. But we are not big anniversary gift or card people. We will go out to a nice dinner, but that is about it. Last year was kind of a unique situation. I surprised him with a hotel room and we went to dinner and it was really nice, but we don't do that all the time. So, and this year we can kind of celebrate. We're going next month to Jamaica with the Color Street. I earned a trip for 2 airfare and an all-inclusive resort. Oh, I lined that up so it's like an all over on this fingernail, which that's fine too. I didn't go close enough to the end so it's more all over glitter on those 2 nails. That works. So what should I do on this one? So I'm like, I didn't even get him a card this year, which is fine. Some years we do cards, some years we don't. We actually haven't for the last couple of years. I think I'm just going to do these normal because then I can just use the whole, I should be able to use the whole strip that way. We'll see. So it's weird because I did ask, or somebody asked, at the home office tour when I was there in April, and they said that we asked about why the glitter dips are smaller, and they said it had to do with how the amount of glitter, like, so when you put it on your hands, that it looks the same on every finger, and I don't understand how that. She made it sound like it was a total reasonable explanation, and I don't understand what she meant. So because I don't know why, because that wouldn't make sense, does it? I don't know. Anyway, I may not have been listening correctly as well, which totally could be a thing, or remembering correctly, because there's a lot going on when we went, on the tour of the manufacturing facility. So I am doing a very poor job of explaining anything I'm doing, because I forget that I need to do that when I'm trying to do an application video. So hopefully you can learn by watching if you are new, but I will explain my last two nails as I go. These are kind of fun. I have not worn these before. So I am taking a rubber cuticle pusher, and I'm going to kind of push down to help the strips adhere. You can just push down with your fingers as well. It also helps to smooth out if you have any wrinkles. But let me slow down, and I will explain my basic kind of instructions for these last two nails, because I forgot to do that. So I am going to do it all by itself just because of time and trying to keep it simple. Plus I'm going to use we have a little bingo game going in Stacy's group, and I'm going to use my single set spot for this one. Alright, so sorry, again, I did something without explaining what it was, but that's okay. So there's a clear layer that is over every strip. So you need to use this little purple tab, and it says peel off. You peel that off first. That's the very first thing you need to do. And then you go to the silver tab, and it's not adhered at the end here, so you use that to peel the strip off the paper backing. So I like to just turn it 90 degrees to help, and then I maneuver the strip around there. So I am going to pull off, there's a perforated end, so then you get a double-ended strip. So you have two perforations. There's slightly different shapes of the curves. The glitter is slightly different in the location. If you see, there's more plain nail here, less there. So it kind of depends on what look you want. I'm going to go with I'm going to keep it consistent with the other two nails here, and use the side that has more plain silver. And then you can see that this side is a little sheer, so you can see the paper backing through the set here. So if I were to have put a different color underneath, it would kind of show through. So when I apply it, I line up the curved end that I picked at the base of my nail, as close to my proximal fold as I can, which is this part here. A lot of people call it the cuticle. Your cuticles actually grow out from the proximal fold, but it's okay if you call it the cuticle, because everybody does. So then as I smooth it out, I'm smoothing from across, and then I'm smoothing out towards the tip, and you can kind of gently stretch the strip to smooth it out too, if that makes sense. And then I'm kind of bending it over the end of my nail, and I'm cutting it with my thumb. So you don't need any tools to apply these, but I do like to use both a wood orange stick or cuticle pusher and a rubber cuticle pusher. I don't technically need those, but so again, I'm going to flip over and use the rest. You don't have to use both, get two nails done with one strip, but if your nails are short enough and you're careful enough with the leftover strip, you can do that. You do not have to do that. There's 16 strips in a pack, so you can you have extra even if you don't do 2 nails with 1 strip. I am just used to doing it this way. And then I don't have as much left over here. It barely covers my tip when I do this though, because these glitter dips are a little slightly smaller than the regular strips. And hello everybody, let's see who's hopping on. I'm just going over just a basic application with 1 set. I did reverse. This ended up being more centered because I have glitter almost to the tip. So anything extra that's kind of hanging over the edge of your nail, you can use like on your finger and off the nail. You can use something like this, an orange stick, to clean it off. You can use your fingernail. This is a glitter right here, I think. Oh, there. So I will take my rubber cuticle pusher and smooth this strip out. This nail is extra curvy for me, so I do get some wrinkles sometimes. And then I'm gonna do my thumbs last. And my thumbs are normally not long enough to, they're usually too long to get my 2 thumbs done with 1 strip, so I usually have the excess. Somebody posted in the party a brilliant idea, but that means you do your thumbs before your pinkies, but they do their thumb and then they used, oh no, that was commented on one of Stacy's videos. They use all this excess to do a different fingernail. Which that makes sense because I have a lot of strip left. I just don't have enough to do my whole thumb. So actually this one might be close, so I'll try. So if you can see, I used a wider strip. I used the biggest strip and it's too wide for my fingernail, but I'll show you how we clean that up. So let's see. It might work. It's short. I don't have my nails very long right now. Sorry, I'm having issue. Take this, put this here. So again, if you're using this anchor technique, you do have to make sure you're sticking it down. Hello. You do have to make sure you're sticking it down to that glossy side. So it's the same side that it was originally stuck to. If you make the mistake, which many of us have, and stick it to the wrong side, that is not, you are not getting that back up. Oh, look at it. It's like just... Okay, hold on. If I don't go so close to my edge of my fingernail, or my base of my nail, I'll be able to do this. But do I like that? See, do I want to have that like that? Forget it. I am going to just use this other strip. I don't like that. Oh, but let's clean this up. So it's always better to go a little bit bigger with your strips, especially if you don't like your nail bed showing on the side. So I don't usually care as much because I don't see it. It doesn't bug me, and it's a nice clean straight line. It's like when you used to paint your nails with polish. If you didn't get it all the way to the edge of your nail, you know, you'd have like a line. So if you don't want to have that line, you can go a little bit bigger. And then what you do is you just have to clean up the edges. So you can use your fingernail. So it works to just take my fingernail like this and kind of peel it off along the edges of my nail. Sometimes, so just like that, it's thin enough. You can use the edge of the cuticle stick, which I've been doing most of the time here as I've been doing this video, I'm pretty sure. And then like I'm having trouble getting that with my thumb, so I'm gonna take there and get it off with that. I still push it over the edge of the tip of my nail and just let it cure like that. So Color Street is 100% nail polish, and it comes 97%, 95%, between 97 and 95% dry. And that variation, you guys, is what makes some sets stickier and some sets not as sticky. And it is within their like acceptable range. I'm pretty sure I have my numbers correct, but it was a small percentage difference in their quality as far as what they allow to go through. But that's one of the standard, like, what am I trying to say? Standard percentages, I guess, of for their strips. So they come 95% dry, 97% dry, somewhere in between there. And so it's just that bottom layer underneath that's attached to the paper that is still wet. So that's the part of the polish that sticks to your nails. So that's why too, if you leave a set open, once you open it, if you don't wear it right away, it's going to dry out, and then it won't be sticky at all because it'll be 100% dry. So you do need to use them right after you open them. And then you also need to, if you have extras that you want to hold on to. So Color Street is considered a one-time use product. This is my stylist mandatory speech. So Color Street is a one-time use product. If you want to save your extras, it is not guaranteed that they will last. So we as stylists and many regular users will save our extra strips, especially because we like to do mixed manis. I used the wrong end. Oh no, I was going to use this end. Okay. So this is another, hold on, I'm going to stop my little warning. No, I'll finish my warning. So many of us will take and put our extras in this little sleeve and then heat seal it, which I will do after this video. I also pop them in the freezers because I have a lot and I just feel better about keeping them frozen and heat sealed. But you can do, some people just put them in a Ziploc bag in the freezer. Some people just heat seal. I do not recommend just putting them in a Ziploc bag without heat sealing. I have heard of sets drying out because that was not airtight enough. So, but you can kind of learn and test your own theory. But like I said, it is not something that is condoned by the company. They say it's just a one-time use product that you just are supposed to throw out the extras, but who does that, right? So one thing when you're using a strip like this and you're not going to use the other side, a really easy way to get a nice clean end is to gather this up like this. And then you can file it. So that's why they have a little file. Or you can take your thumbnail if I didn't already have it on, or you can just take a little orange stick and cut enough of that end, or you just take a little file and file it off in one direction, and then you get a nice clean tip of your nail. And this is sticking to me. Okay, so this is the old retired anniversary sets. I think they retired. Yeah, they retired. Yeah, they might pop up again in the future, but this is a glitter dip called Spotlight. So I flipped the one nail to do a reverse glitter. It ended up being more almost centered, so it's covered all over. But I decided to do silver because then it doesn't matter what I wear tonight. This is pretty neutral. Plus, 23rd anniversary apparently is a silver plate. This is as close to that as we're getting tonight. But let me know, you guys, if you have any basic questions. I'm going to get my, actually, while I'm sitting here, I'm going to get my my flat iron and seal my strips. But let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, you guys have a great day. Again, this was just a quick, spontaneous, not planned live in the Ruckus. And this one's not going to have a drawing with it, but just let me know if you have any questions. And you guys have a great day. Thank you for all the happy anniversary wishes. We will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.